Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Judicials ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Temple Owls offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Judicials offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
There he goes! Drills him with the stiff arm. He's got 50 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. The Judicials, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Quarterback on the keeper. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Temple lines up quickly.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game day.
Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Douglas. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Jumped on top of the pile.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slipped in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Card in the backfield. It's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. On the option. He breaks a tackle. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you you get to third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. He's going for the big play. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Immediately fires to the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs.
It didn't need to be clean.
You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Owls in the hurry up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Quarterback looks for a little space. Sneak gets it done.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you've got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a third and long. On the option. Runs through the tackle. Turning it on. Touchdown Judicials. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. You need more of that physicality in the second half.
And they tacked on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls it in. It's Hardy.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Gets it out fast. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
Makes the catch. It's Mason. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's made. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The give to the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Judicials had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They want to run this quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. The option look. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Now the pitch. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. The give is to Smith. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Golf.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the
He's got to drop that.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line. inside to the 19 before being hauled down. The Judicials have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Judicials trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's O'Neal. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicials. The extra point here would tie the game.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. At the 40, there he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
You're at home.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Snagged out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And they haven't called his number a lot today, but, man, they needed that third down conversion. Got to get points on this drive, trying to go down the field. Obviously, the clock isn't your friend. Nice job getting the first down there.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run the toss. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete.
Yes, Ellie.
This ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field.
What's Sophie watching in the playroom?
It's good.
Can I put it on the TV up in Mommy's office?
And now they regain the lead.
And think I like the call,
You
man.
what?
You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter.
You mean lunch?
Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's
Yeah,
your
just
turn.
give me a minute,
We got
all right?
the lead. We got to get a stop.
Why can't mommy put it on? It's Spidey and his amazing Spidey and his amazing friends.
Here he comes.
Whoa! Go, let's go!
Job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. But with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block. But, boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there. The defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut on them.
It's complete to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Breaks the tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Schwartz. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Slithers into space. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires left. He makes the catch. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Judicials didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Using his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Back to pass on second down. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Douglas. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the only thing worse than sending the field goal unit on from here would probably be just waving the white towel or taking your team off the field. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He'll take a shot. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. With the catch, it's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass, it's Douglas. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Temple! And they grab the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got it behind the line. It's York. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
The snap sets up the throw. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown, Judicials. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Here we go. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to, what, a couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Judicials. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
Number 17, with the catch in the end zone.
2nd overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Power ahead. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Mason.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Owls! What a great response here in overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Dropping back, it's Douglas. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
It's all about mental toughness. That's impressive there to get the two-point play, and now you're putting it on your defense. Can they rise up to the occasion, David, make a play and end this thing?
Man, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to get energy from them. You're walking over there to them. Guys, we just need one stop. One stop and we walk out of here a winner. I know you're exhausted. Just give me one more play.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback.
Let's go.
He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to